Welcome to the preview for Day 3 in the National Hockey League. And just 5 games tonight. 4 of them start at the same time. So it's still going to be busy, but then there's just the one game at 6 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock Eastern. So, yeah, 4 games. One then starts 2 hours later. Relatively quiet. And then tomorrow we have 10 games. And I need to do the preview for tomorrow tonight, but that'll be relatively easy since, again, the way that I'm doing the previews now, that's part of the reason I'm doing the previews this way, is to make it easier on myself when we do have the matinee games and I need to do the preview early. So, at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, we get the 4 games, starting with the Capitals in against the Buffalo Sabres again, back-to-backs. I would think with this being a back-to-back, we'll see if it's Samsonov for Washington, not confirmed at this time. Of course, they're 1-0 after beating Buffalo last night. It's likely Ullmark for the Buffalo Sabres. But it'll be interesting to see if they go with Vanacek or if Samsonov plays back-to-backs. Remember, these guys haven't played hockey in a while, so playing a goalie in a back-to-back I don't think is the worst thing in the world. And we'll see who wins the rematch. Speaking of rematches, the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Philadelphia Flyers are going to do it all over again. And the Flyers, of course, won the first one 6-3. And it's going to be Hart against Jarry again. So Pittsburgh sticking with the same goaltender at the very least. We'll see if there's any other roster changes for them. But, yeah, so Pittsburgh, with that loss, now they get to have a chance to avenge it. I do like this setup. I do. I think it's going to make for a great schedule. Also at 7 o'clock Eastern, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning at home against the Chicago Blackhawks. Tampa Bay, of course, made it look relatively easy in the first game. Chicago will be looking to make it more difficult for them in the second game between these two teams of 8 that they're going to play this season. Also at 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, Ottawa makes their regular season debut, their first game of any importance since March of last year. And they're going to be at home against Toronto. The Maple Leafs, of course, coming off of the overtime win over Montreal, will be starting Freddie Anderson. And it looks like it's potentially Matt Murray playing as the starter for Ottawa. It hasn't been confirmed yet. It's going to be Matt Murray. I can't see it not being Matt Murray. But, yeah, that's going to be quite the matchup. Battle of Ontario and Ottawa's basically completely revamped lineup. I'll be excited to see what happens there. As all the rest of them are rematches, including the one starting at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, which is St. Louis in against Colorado. Colorado started out relatively fast, had some good moments, and then St. Louis took over. St. Louis is going to be looking to take over again, win their second in a row on the road against Colorado, and put them behind the 8 ball early in the season, and have that advantage of having a good record against Colorado, just in case there's a tiebreaker down the road. So yeah, that's your night game, which is between St. Louis and Colorado, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. So you guys can let me know who you think are going to be the winners in the comment section below, and as always, in the description of every video, there's also the Discord for this channel, where they are currently going through and tracking their win-loss records so far as well. So yeah, 5 games tonight. Let me know your winners. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe if you've not done so already, and I will talk to you again soon.